Fran. All right, let's get it started.
Now what if I said that I want a little puppet friend? What if I told you that he was a little bit of a superstar too? Would you want to see what he's all about? Well, you know I have a perfect place, the perfect place. It's called Big Green Puppet. Now that's what it's called. You can come and join us for a puppet party. And that's what it's called. Big Green Puppet. Now that's what it's called. You can come and join us for a puppet party. And that's what it's called. Thank you so much to all my puppet friends.
All right, look what we got in here today. We got Luke, we got Fran, and we got Dashing Maverick. You guys are the early birds. All right, super excited that you actually knew that I was going live. I don't know if you got a notification, but yeah. Everybody else will probably get their notification in about 28 minutes since my streams are 30 minutes long. So let's give you guys a cheer. All right. All right. Yeah. How's everybody doing this fine morning or afternoon, as it may be for you? I don't know. Yeah, so super excited. It's hey Fran, hey Luke. All right. Yeah, so I don't know what the deal is, but it looked like my thumbnail didn't work. I gotta go check and see. I don't know. Can I check my thumbnail while it's live? I don't know. Looks like the thumbnail's right. I don't know. I can't check. Yeah, so when I was doing my when I was loading up my stream, I used another phone and it still showed that I didn't have a thumbnail. So hopefully the thumbnail worked. I'm about tired of this YouTube stuff. Ah, everything has just got to be so difficult. Yeah, but yeah, I put a thumbnail on it, so it seemed like it worked, and it was showing. It is there. Okay, good. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So, yay for the thumbnail. Let's give a cheer for that. It was probably like that on this phone, on my stream phone, because I set up the live stream last night when it was glitching. So, yeah, so it probably doesn't have the information yet that I changed my thumbnail. I almost threw my phone last night. Yeah, I don't know what is up. Yeah, something is up with YouTube AI or something like that. And I was just watching a thing, because we all know how about my monetization woes, and yeah, so there's just I was watching this other channel, this uh, like a podcaster, yeah, and he was talking about how just like all these different channels, like millions of channels on YouTube, either got wiped out or you know demonetized like me. So yeah, so AI is on the hunt for red flag channels. I guess I was a bad puppet, and they red flagged me, and the overlords decided to screw me over. So, um, but it is what it is. I didn't even bother, like what do they call it? When you dispute it or whatever. Yeah, I didn't do that because there's no point. What that happens is you put in the dispute and they say that a human will look at it and it comes back in like 10 minutes. There's like absolutely no time that a human could actually looked at it. So I just said whatever. You guys are gonna do what you're gonna do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I gotta do. So now we are where we are, and I want to thank everybody for watching my overnight streams. That's really nice of you guys. So you probably ready to get to the numbers, right? All right, let's go. See how my last night overnight stream did. All right. Keon, welcome. How you doing? All right. Yeah, we're just checking my numbers from last night's overnight stream. I'm gonna pull it up here. Sleep stream under the covers with JRD. All right. All right. So on the main page, it says I have 13 hours. I don't know why this is different than the lifetime hours. Yeah, but I don't know if I'm only getting 13 or if I'm getting the full lifetime hours. But yeah, so the main page says 13 hours, and then the lifetime hours says 19.4 hours. So there has been some debate on whether the frogs are real. So are they? Yes, the frogs are real. Yes, the frogs are real. We have a pond out there, and the frogs made their home out there, and they've been there for a really, really long time, and they appear every year about this time, and they're out there making a racket every year. So they are real. I wouldn't want to like a frog maker sound thing out there. They can get loud sometimes. It's pretty annoying. Those are the realest I have ever heard. Yeah, those are real frogs. They're real frogs, and they sound like there's like way more frogs than there are. It's not like that many frogs, but yeah, they get pretty loud. As you can tell, obviously everybody can hear it on the stream. So yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. It's either dogs, birds, frogs, what, anything that can make sound. Not to mention all the people that live here that are like, spending most of their time in the hallway when I'm live. So yeah, so that's good. All right. Okay, please tell Candy and Bruce. Yeah, they are real. That's what she said. All right. Luke, sorry I can't chat much. I'm busy trying to stay ahead of the headhunters or something. Hey, thought it was a machine. Yeah, I've had a couple people that said they don't think that they're real, but yeah, they are. Those are real frogs. I don't ever see the frogs. It's not like they're all jumping around out there. All right. How dare you, LOL? Did Luke say something funny? Okay, another question. Fran has another question, everybody. Let's see. We got a sound effect for that. All right. Here it is. Fran's next question. All right, shoot. We're probably gonna have to like play the dog music here in a little bit. I think the dog's gonna about ready to bark. It's getting close, guys. The people are a little late today, so I'm sure they'll come home right in the middle of the stream. How was it an under the covers cam? Fran was waiting for the undercover shot. She's waiting for the big reveal or something. It was just a funny thing I wrote, Fran. Sorry. Oh, that's funny. All right. Well, it looks like I can make thumbnails now, and so I'll probably be putting out a little video today. It's a like a clip from a live stream with some little bells and whistles in it. So I hope you like that. All these type of videos, all most of these videos that I'm putting out are getting deleted after a couple days, so I'm gonna delete them. Especially if I used an image that is YouTube might find bad. So if I use a image that's not my own, I'm gonna get rid of it, and you can watch it on Rumble. And then I will be putting up the old dash videos. Back in the day when we used to have fun out dashing, I'm making little videos of those. I'll leave those on the channel, so it looks like I am uploading. And then apparently I'll remove some of the shorts I'm putting out. But if it's just like the videos where it's just staring at my hand or staring at a wall, those shorts will stay. All right. So that's what I'm doing. So a lot of stuff that I'm putting out right now is not going to stay on the channel, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. It's all throw together stuff, so I can just so the algorithm knows I didn't quit. But I'm not gonna put it like over, like work overtime to make a better video than they deserve. So All right. Hey, Mav, I mean Plumber. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a real Under the Color of Our Lives, I guess, huh? Is that what the people want? Oh, is that what a turd herder is? I don't know what a turd herder is, and I don't think I want to know what a turd herder is. All right. Yeah. Doesn't sound too enticing there. Uh-oh. I hear the dog starting to whine. All right. Should be any minute now, guys. We'll have to play our special music. All right. All right. Well, let's see what else we got to talk about today. I had a little bit of a couple things I want to talk about. Uh-oh. You hear the dog? There he goes. Should I play the music now? Might play it more than once. All right, here we go. More than once. Nobody's here right now, so. All right, so what did I do this morning? Yeah, that's what I want to talk about. So, I do like to have myself some snacks, some like after dinner and stuff. I like to have a sweet treat. And I noticed today that I don't have any sweet treats. I don't have any sweet treats for tonight. So I noticed that in the cupboard there was a little cookie bag. There's three cookie bags there, and I used one. So, yeah, those cookie bags have been there for like 8 months or something like that. Nobody's ever used them. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna make myself some cookies, put them in a bag, and then I can have a couple cookies tonight, and a couple cookies tomorrow, and a couple cookies the next day. And so I made the cookies, and the only thing I was missing was the butter. So we didn't have any butter. And then I'm like, you know what? I have uh, that powdered butter. So I didn't know if you could use that in a cookie recipe. So I go, okay, I'm gonna look it up. So I go ahead and I ask AI. I'm like, hey, can you use powdered butter for cookies? Kind of thing. And of course, AI came back and said, absolutely, you can. All right. So I got my powdered butter and I put it in there and I started mixing the cookies with the egg and stuff like that. And it's supposed to like naturally just, turn into cookie dough. But it wasn't really working. And that's because the powdered eggs didn't have any water. So I put a little bit of water in it and then I started mashing it up and it turned into cookie dough. Woohoo! All right. So I started putting the cookie dough on the pan and then yeah. So I had cookies, guys. Now I have my cookies for tonight in the bag. But I did try one to make sure it was good, and the cookie dough was good, tasted good. So, yeah. So if you have powdered butter and you don't have any regular butter, you can actually use that in a cookie recipe. All right. More tips. Subscribe for more cookie tips. All right. Usually just cut the pipe out on if the way. LOL. Why am I glitching out? All right. Powdered butter, absolutely. Yeah. So the only thing I had to do was I had to add some water, which wasn't in the recipe, but it's in the recipe of the butter. Yeah. So I had to actually add a little bit of water to make the butter, turn into butter. So I just looked on the can to see how much powdered butter you would need for a stick of butter. And then, yeah, you just put that in the mix, and then I just add a little water, and then the butter, thickened up, and then all of a sudden I had cookie dough. And I knew the cookies were going to be pretty good because I tasted the cookie dough, obviously, before I was finished with making the cookies. So they were baking in the oven, and then I tasted the cookie dough, and I'm like, you know what? Tastes like cookie dough. So I was like super excited. Yeah, so now I have little cookies, and I don't have to steal anybody's snacks or anything like that. And now my brother's girlfriend will probably come home, after the cookies package of cookies have been sitting there for 8 months or something like that. She's gonna go get like, "Where's the cookies? Who took my cookies?" I could just see that right now. All right. So true, Mav, but it was an accident. I'm not sure what happened. Actually, I must have missed something. You can also use applesauce, mashed bananas, avocados, and oil. All right. Good to know. But yeah, so I don't need like a ton of, sweets after dinner, but I do like to have myself a little sweet treat. That's all. So a couple cookies will work. So that's pretty awesome. I'm just glad I could not have to go buy something or anything. Or that nut butters or Greek yogurt. Yeah, Fran knows all the tricks. All right. If I ever have a baking question, I'll have to ask Fran. She seems like she knows what she's talking about there. Yeah, and then what else we got here? All right. Oh, I got a question for you guys. Ready for my question? Let's ask the Magic 8 Ball first. Because I wanted to see what you guys think. This is a DoorDash question, guys. All right, you ready? Here it is. Is DoorDash a luxury? Magic 8 Ball's been activated. Let's answer the question. Don't count on it. All right, let's see what the wheel says. Is DoorDash a luxury? I hear that a lot lately. All right. Oh, now the wheel says yes. What do you guys think? Do you think DoorDash is a luxury? Just a question I had on my mind. That's all it is. It's just a question I had on my mind. Because when I think luxury, I'm not thinking of, Muhammad dropping off my food to my door cold after they, dirty stacked all these other orders. And then half of my items are missing. That's my personal puppet opinion. The people in the food say it is not a luxury. Well, that was what my question is. Because when I was dashing, now I had a lot of people that were like elderly or disabled, and they couldn't get out of their house, and stuff like that. So I don't know if I would consider that a luxury. Yeah, I would actually think that for some people, it might be a necessity. So, yeah, so that was just my opinion on it. I don't particularly think that it's a luxury. I know people like to say that it is because they're saying that's why they should be getting tips, and I get it. I get it. Yeah, but there are people out there that I think need it, and maybe they should do something for those people. Like fees waived for the elderly or disabled or something like that. Now, I'm not saying they should put it on food stamps and give you free delivery for food stamps and all that, but that probably more likely they do that than do anything for the elderly or disabled. Because I'm sorry to say, guys, but some of those people that are on those food stamps, they're not starving. Okay, yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I did the videos, guys. You remember the videos, and I almost 99.9% of those people were not starving. So I wouldn't recommend putting the fee waive thing on the uh, the food stamp thing. Papa John's takes food stamps. Yeah, I know they do. I heard some people. I don't know which orders have food stamps and which don't. Unless they put it on there now. I don't know. I never noticed it. But why would we care how they bought it? That's why I don't think that it's like something that they would do. All right. Yeah. So I understand it is a convenience. It's something you're paying for. And if you're not like disabled or elderly or something like that, you should definitely tip because you're not having to go pick it up. I get that whole part of it. And I agree with that. So, yes, I'm kind of seeing both sides of the coin. But anyway, it was just something that came into my mind today because I was thinking about it. And I was like, you know what? I don't know if this is technically a luxury. It's not like, you know, I don't know. I don't want to get too, it's not like you're having it's not like these old ladies are having cabana boys, come to their house and give them margaritas. That's more of a luxury. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't think technically that's a luxury. And even when you are doing luxury stuff, you're not out there, ordering DoorDash. You're probably going out to eat and having a nice dinner, like a nice Hawaiian dinner and stuff like that. 'Cause it's the hotel and order DoorDash because it's a luxury. You know, that's just what I'm saying. I am Irish. Oh, I am Irish too. I am Welsh Irish. So I came from either, my ancestors came from either Wales or Ireland. I'm sure the drunk ones came from Ireland. And then I don't know what's up with Wales. My skin color probably came from Wales. All right. I think for those who are able, it is a luxury. Yes, I think so. I think I could agree with that. Like I said, I'm seeing both sides of it. So yeah, it's not a reason not to tip. Is what just because the service is technically free and you don't have to tip doesn't mean you shouldn't. So, in that respect, yes, it is a luxury because they don't got to get off their patoot and go pick up the food. You know, they're actually hiring somebody to bring it to them, and they should tip accordingly if they're able. All right. For restaurant delivery, but grocery delivery that is different. Yeah, that is a little different. Restaurant delivery is definitely different than grocery delivery. Yeah, I agree. 150 for Uber Eats base pay. Yeah, I know. That's man. What was it? I think when I was doing it, it was 225 or 250 maybe. 250 I think. And I don't know if it changed out here. I do live in California, so I don't know what the base pay is anymore because I just don't do it anymore. But yeah, that is insanely low. That's insanely low no matter where you live. So but I mean, it got as low as 250 for California. So if they reduce the base payout there, it's probably across the board. I would imagine. Yeah, I don't know. You think they leave a note to the customer? Hey, you know what? We're only paying the dasher $1.50, so can you like leave a tip so we'll look good? Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what we got coming up tomorrow? It's Valentine's Day. Anybody got any big plans for Valentine's? I think Fran's doing a Valentine's Day dash, aren't you? That should be fun. All right. What's your plans, guys? Put your Valentine in the chat. I'm going to ask them maybe my Valentine tomorrow. All right. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Uber should just charge the customer a fee that goes to the delivery person. That is a really good idea. Yeah. That would at least be something. I don't know why they shouldn't call it a delivery fee because the customer probably thinks that that delivery fee, or at least a portion of it, is going to the dasher. And I guess technically it is like $1.50, but that's that's nothing. Yeah, that's what I think. They got a delivery fee. See, it would what they can't do that really because then it would look like the delivery fee is just a scam. $5. There you go. Yep. $5 dash fee. I'd be down for that. It's funny how the EBT no delivery. Yeah, I don't think that's right either. EBT shouldn't be used for delivery. Well, I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I thought when they had the EBT, I thought they had rules that it couldn't be prepared food, but I think they changed that. I am working tomorrow, but no live. Oh, you're not doing a live? I thought you were doing a live. That's all good. No live for tomorrow. I wonder what kind of orders you're going to get tomorrow, Fran. I wonder. Be interesting. Probably going to get a lot of dinner orders from restaurants and stuff like that that kind of are like romantic ish for people that can't get out. Hi, host. Luke says, all right. Woohoo! Is your live going to be around the same time? My live. I don't think I have a live tomorrow. I have a live. I'm doing lives every day at 11:30. Just so I can hang out with you guys for a little bit and tell you the numbers of what we did for the night live. Probably smaller today. Probably similar to today. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I hope it all works out for you. The video I'm going to be working on today that I want to put out tomorrow because it's a Valentine's Day is that one where I did the Valentine's Day dash, and of course, nothing was going on that day. It was one of the worst Valentines ever. Yeah, so I'm going to try to edit that together and put that out tomorrow. So it'll be funny. Most of you, I think you all were there, so you probably have seen it before. But of course, it'll be edited for time. But we still see. But we will see. It is Friday the 13th and it is raining, so I don't want to dash today. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a killer day. Yeah. I forgot it was Friday the 13th. That's cool. So I made my cookies on Friday the 13th. Dun dun dun. All right, let's see here. What else we got? What else I got on here that I wanted to talk about? Oh, yeah, because we were getting into Valentine's Day. I got a lot of things. Oh, maybe I'll just save that for later. I don't know. We're hitting about the 30-minute mark now. I could just save that for tomorrow. So I have something to talk about tomorrow. Yeah, but I'm super excited that you guys are all going to be out on Valentine's Day making that cash money. Just, letting it money just flow in. You're gonna get $1.50, $1.50, $1.50 until you're like just exploding with money coming out your hot bag. Wait, what was the hours for the live stream last night? Oh, it was a. Did I ever say the whole thing? Oh yeah. If I didn't say it, I apologize. Yeah. So on the main page it says 13 hours. But then when I go to the lifetime, it says 19.4 hours. So I don't know if the 19.4 counts or the 13 counts. They make it so that you can't really understand what's going on. That way they can siphon hours from you and nobody will know the difference. There's no way to tell. Are you going live tomorrow then? I'm so confused. Oh no, I'll probably go live at 11:30 a.m. And then I'll do the nighttime live. And then whenever you guys want to do the chapters, we could do that whenever. Yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah, the hours looks like 19 hours. So, and we're hitting the 4 hour mark. We're hitting the 4 day mark, which means tomorrow I should be getting the hours for the first live that we did. Yeah, that is what I was asking. Yeah, that was the hours. So my hours for today are the ones that are dropping from YouTube's, you know, YouTube, how they tell you what your hours are every day. I went from 38:33 to 38:11 to 37:89, and now I'm at 37:71. So hopefully these hours kick in and I can stop the hemorrhaging. Well, you will get half the hours because they are 2 different days. Is that what it is? Is it because they're 2 different days? I guess we'll find out tomorrow. Yeah. Because, yeah, it seems like every time I do an overnight live like that, I got one on the main page. When you first look at it, the numbers are really low. And then when you hit lifetime, it's like almost double. or another 8 or 9 hours. So, oh, I guess we'll see tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow I think is the big day when the first one comes in, and we'll see how many hours we get. And now we're not going to know exactly how many hours we get because some of those hours will be dropping off, and then the ones I did will be going on. So who knows what it's going to be? I have no idea. As long as I can get it to where it stops going down and maybe going up a little bit, that'd be nicer. So it will be delayed until the 6th. Or will it be one number? I'm not sure what you're saying there. Delayed till the 6th. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. Yeah, so we're just going to do our best to try to get the numbers up and going. So yeah, I'm pretty much going live like right now I go live every day, and that's just to hang out with you guys. And then I got my overnight live, and then pretty much whenever else I want to go live. So if you guys want to do a chapter, just let me know. We'll do chapters here and there. I'm not gonna do it every day. It'll just get old. Well, I'm doing my best. Yes, I really appreciate it. That is really nice of you guys. I don't know. Just ignore me. I'm not sure why what you're saying, friend. I think that you are awesome. And don't get mad at me before Valentine's Day because I need a Valentine. Yeah, I just don't know what you mean by the 6th day. Is the 6th day the day that the numbers drop? Is that what you're saying? So it won't be tomorrow, it'll be the next day? Exactly, I'm crazy. Well, I know what I signed up for. Woohoo! Yeah! Excuse me. All right. Are we out of here, guys? We're at 33 minutes now. 4 people watching, 5 likes. Thanks a lot, everybody, for popping in. I think we're going to get out of here. All right. Well, I want to thank you, everybody, again for being here. We had a good time. Usually it takes 5 days, but since the live was over 2 days, it will actually be the 6th day. Oh, okay. I know what you're saying now. Yeah, because it's split between 2 days. It might be partial, like tomorrow, and then some of it, the rest of it, the next day. Okay, I get it. So we'll just see how it looks this weekend. We'll keep watching the numbers. Hopefully, we can stop it from going down. All right, y'all. Well, I am going to get out of here. Yeah, if you're out there dashing over the Valentine's Day weekend, I hope y'all make a ton of money. And if you do decide to go live, I will be there because that's what I do. I watch you guys go live and hang out with you on my live. So have a good one, guys. Let's get out of here.